Nutrice, nourished hair, better color. By Garnier, naturally. Carvanas have a lot of furs.
Hello, hello. How are you doing? Carol. Hey,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm fine.
Awesome. And where are you from?
I'm from Somerset, New Jersey.
Okay, great to meet you, Carol. And welcome to the 21 Days Weight Loss Challenge. How do you feel? Do you feel nervous? Do you feel excited? Do you feel
No, feel good.
Okay, great, great. Awesome. So have you been able to go through the module of
Yeah,
okay. So
requirement.
yes, you have to basically the 21 days weight loss challenge that has begun like on March 1st, that is today, is all about building a better lifestyle. Okay, not just losing weight, it's also about understanding exactly what you need to do. So I want to ask you a question. Do you think losing weight is something easy, or do you think it's something difficult?
It's difficult
Okay, why do you think it's difficult?
because um sometimes I just feel like eating. And
Yeah, I mean, I've all been there. That's true.
when
Yep.
I'm watching videos and you know,
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. We've all been there, you know. What used to happen with me was that whenever I used to feel stressed, I used to eat a lot, you know.
yeah, me
Stressed
too.
about anything. Yep. If I'm anxious, I used to eat like. So what really helped me is what I recommend in the challenge is some kind of fasting. And I have been doing intermittent fasting for like 2 years, and
Hmm.
I have found it really, really helpful. So have you ever heard of intermittent fasting?
Yes,
Okay,
I started it and then I stopped.
okay, no problem. At least you started it sometime.
Yeah,
Yeah, yes.
maybe
So
I'll start again tomorrow.
yes, normally I recommend the 16-8 one. So that's like 16 hours of no eating and 8 hours of eating. So what timing do you think would be convenient for you?
Um, I for break. Well, let's see. I started the one from 1 to 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 1 to 8.
Yes.
So, but the only thing is, I like my coffee in the morning, but I like my silk almond milk inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I was hoping I could drink that one thing of coffee and then 1 o'clock eat a meal.
Okay. So basically you've been eating like from the morning till evening, right?
No, no, it's afternoon. 1 o'clock is in the afternoon.
Okay, okay. So yeah, I mean you could do that. For different people, it's different thing. For me, for example, I do the morning to evening one, like from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. I find it really helpful. And other people do it like from lunch to night. So that's not a
Yeah,
problem. Yeah.
yeah, because I work until 7:30, and then
Oh.
time I get off, I get hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to come home and eat something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And could you let me know of like what you usually eat, like what you snack on, like an idea?
Oh, what do I like to snack on?
So many things. Yeah, no
I
problem.
love I love potato chips and Twizzlers.
Okay. And like what do you have when you eat in the afternoon?
Oh, No, I eat good. I eat a salad, a
Mm-hmm.
chicken salad, or I love salmon, um, or a burger with no bread.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I eat good.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds really good, actually. Yes, just the problem is with binge eating, right? And
Mhm.
basically, you eat when you are watching TV, or
Yes,
Mhm. So, do you think that the intermittent fasting can help you in that,
yes,
right?
yes. I just want, you know, I think I can do the intermittent fasting because I really did that for a week, and I
Mm-hmm.
lost 5 pounds.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and then I stopped it again
Mm-hmm.
because remember it started to snow over here in
Oh.
New Jersey, and
Mm-hmm.
then I wasn't doing anything. I said, oh well, I might as well eat something, and then
Oh, yeah, I
and
know that happens, right? Yeah.
yeah, because I did that, and I went for my 3.5 mile walk, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and
Wow.
I lost 5 pounds, and every day I used to walk 3.5 miles, but when it started snowing, I
Mm-hmm.
said, oh, that
Let's just
you know,
forget about
that
it.
you
Yeah.
have to be consistent. So
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm going to start again, when this program starts, which
Mm-hmm.
is tomorrow. I will. You have
Mm-hmm.
another person coming in. So it.
Yes. No, no problem.
Uh-huh.
Yes, no problem. We are all in it together, and we're going to support each other and throughout this journey. So yes, I wanted to highlight this point that you said, Carol, that there's this strange connection between movement and mental health, emotional health, fitness, right? The day it
Mhm.
started snowing, you again felt like, no, I don't want to go and I don't want to do this
Right.
anymore, right? Right. So I would really encourage all of you to just stay active, right? Also in the academy, you're going to see some short workouts, or you could just walk for like however long you want. Being active not only helps us lose weight, it
Hmm.
also helps us release a happy hormone called endorphin. So we feel more motivated, we feel better psychologically, we make better decisions when we are very much active. So
Yeah.
yes, right. So during the 21 days you can actually do the workouts from the academy, since you have registered for that. Or a lot of people sometimes feel like they do not want to do the academy workouts, they want to do their own. For example, we had a student who didn't want to do it because she was a little bit senior, and she
Hmm.
thought that these workouts may not be suitable for her. So what we recommended her to do is to try the intermittent fasting, because she was not on any medication, and she did the intermittent fasting as well as walked 3 days a week for like 40 minutes to an hour,
Hmm.
and she saw a huge improvement. Like
Yeah.
within the first week she lost a lot of weight, and she felt happier, she felt more energetic. So the number one way I feel is the intermittent fasting. If you can do it, it's so helpful, and it also
Yeah.
helps with cravings, right? So
Yes. I'm going to do that. I'm
okay.
going to start tomorrow.
Yay. And Miss Weatherby is with us as well. You can also introduce yourself there. Great to meet you.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Bonnie Weatherby, and I am excited to start this. I've done lots of diets in my life, and my biggest problem is just keeping the weight off afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I've got some plans for that, and so I'm getting jump started with this 21 days.
Awesome.
Yep. Me too.
Okay. Also, I wanted to share something interesting with you guys. Do you know why it's 21 days? Like, there is this belief, I don't know if it's true or not. Also, if you guys follow law of attraction, there is this belief that if you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit. Later on, people say that no, you have to do something for 60 days for it to become a habit. However, if you can do anything for 21 days, like if you can do intermittent fasting for 21 days, if you can avoid sugar for 21 days, and if you can stay active for 21 days, you're going to see a huge result, a huge change in your life after those 3 weeks. And it's also going to a lot of people, they take a goal and then they do not complete it. Like, it could be the 21 days challenge, it could be anything else, it could be something professional or something else. And what happens with them is that since they do not complete that one goal, at the back of their mind, they have this failure mindset, right? That, oh, I tried in the past and I can't do it, right? So that's why I would ask and I would encourage everyone to take a goal, whatever the goal is, it has to be something real, something practical, and really to complete it, even if it's a small goal. And in fact, it's better to have short goals in the beginning so that you develop that winning mindset, right? So I want to ask you both something. Do you want to celebrate any short goals you have won recently or in your life that, yeah, I know I can do this because I have done that before? Okay, anything like that. And that goes for everyone, who's watching later on as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, something you would like to share that, yes, I am confident that I can do that thing. Doesn't have to be related to fitness, could be anything that, yeah, I can really achieve my goals because I did blank. What can that be?
Well, I became at age what? I am 63.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. I'm 64. And
Okay.
and I'm retired now, but I worked for 34 years, but I went back to school to get my second master's degree at age 52, and I accomplished that goal.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, awesome.
That's great. What
Mhm.
field are you in? What
I'm a
did you get?
reading specialist.
Wow.
I just graduated from teaching this year too.
Oh,
Last year was
Wow.
my year of teaching.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thanks, you too.
Amen for that.
Re- yeah,
Especially nowadays, right?
retirement is great.
I know. So we got to do something. I'm going to tell you
Yep.
the joke. I'm going to tell you the joke when I first retired, right? I retired at 55, right? And listen, when I retired, I said, "Oh my God, I can't wait to retire." When I retired, I said, "Oh, I'm going to get myself in shape. I'm going to look good." And I started walking and going to the gym, and then I did that for a whole 2 weeks, right?
Mhm.
Feeling great. Then the next day it rained. I mean, that Monday it rained, right? I said, "Oh well, I can't go walking." Then the next day it rained. I said, "Oh well." I said, "Okay." And then the next day it was so muddy. I stayed in the bed and I put the exercise on the TV and I started exercising in bed. I said, "Oh no." Then it was downhill after that. I said, "Oh my God." It was like I had to do something. So I said, and then the COVID hit. I mean, later on, because I got so complacent and I gained 20 pounds. So I'm five. Yeah. So I said, I got to lose this 20 pounds because I got a home in the Virgin Islands that I haven't even visited yet. Well, because of the COVID as well. But I want to look good when I go back home.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. That's a good
Yeah. Wow.
thing, going and hitting the beaches.
Yes.
And
So I have to.
nice. And I'm also really impressed how self-motivated Carol is, right? She's like, I'm gonna do this. I am gonna do this, and I did it, right? So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So both of you, I would love to congratulate both of you, and it's kind of coincidental that you both have a similar achievement, right?
Yeah.
Like law of attraction at work. It's like attracting all the people that we have, that our energy matches with to our life. Anyways, so I want you to just close your eyes and just picture, how did you feel when you graduated? Okay, just go back to that moment and Just
When we
feel it.
graduated or when we retired?
Um, whichever one was the achievement for you. Okay. So how did it feel to, to really accomplish that, Do you feel confident? Do you feel
Yeah.
happy?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you feel a passion for life?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And do you think that you can do anything if you want it, if you're really focused on it?
Yes.
Awesome.
You know what? With me, I have to have something in front of me. I noticed that. If I could follow a weight loss plan. I
Mhm.
can. I really can. Now, if somebody told me you got to eat this, eat that, and that, I'm not going to follow it. But if it's written down and I see it, I'm going to try to follow it the best way I can.
Absolutely. And that's the kind of commitment we all get to make use of. And right now I was telling Carol, Miss Bonnie, right?
Yes.
Okay. That intermittent fasting is really, really helpful. And, Carol also did it. Have you heard of the intermittent fasting?
Yes, I have.
And have you ever tried it?
I tried it, but no, not really. I mean,
Okay.
I had a friend who was doing it and I tried it a little bit, but I just didn't stick with it. But my friend did really well with it, and I think it's a good plan.
Yeah. So what it really helps with is not just losing weight, it helps with detox, it helps with cravings. Like Carol and I agreed that, I also had this a lot. I used to binge eat a lot when I was anxious, when I was stressed. And when I started to do intermittent fasting, what happened is that, the actual habit went away, because I now had a window of eating hours that, okay, from 9 a.m. in the morning till 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. I usually eat. And it's been going on for like 3 years. And no, for 2 years actually. And I love it actually, because after 4 p.m., 5 p.m., I do have cheat days, but most of the time I don't even feel like eating, right? But what used to happen in the past was that, okay, I have nothing to do. I'm just going to go and grab something to eat. Or I'm watching a movie. Okay, I'm just going to, binge eat or anything like that. But now I developed this discipline because of intermittent fasting. And now I'm like, no, I have to wait till tomorrow and I can drink water, I can work out, I can do something else, I can meditate, but I'm going to stay away. I'm going to stay committed to my word. So it makes the commitment much easier in terms of losing weight or fitness, right? So
Okay.
Mhm.
No, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I want to ask you something.
Mhm.
Um, I find it, if I eat breakfast, like maybe two slices of bacon, a boiled egg, and a half a quarter piece of toast, right?
Mhm.
In the morning with some coffee. I'm not hungry again until around 2 or 3 o'clock.
Mhm.
Okay, but I I enjoy that, right? So,
Mhm.
but I'm saying with your window, you have a window from what time? What time is your
Um,
window?
Normally I do it from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m.
Okay, now now your window after 5 p.m. This is where I get stuck. 5
Okay.
p.m. is early. What do you
Yeah.
eat? What do you? Don't you have a craving? Can't you? What can you eat after 5?
Okay. For me, what happened was that, this was the main reason I used to gain a lot of weight was that snack hour. Like my snack hour used to be 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And what I noticed is that if on one day I do it, then it used to become a habit, like something like an alarm clock.
Yeah.
Exactly at 6 p.m. I would feel hungry again and I would be like, looking for something. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
just a little bit. Yeah. So when I started to create a window and I deliberately avoided that snacking hour, because it's like a hole. Okay. If I go on that,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go down that road and I'm gonna keep on eating. So I deliberately avoided it. And for the first few days, it was like, oh, maybe a little bit. But then I really stayed committed. I'm like, no, let's just try it. Okay, let's try it for 2 days. Let's try it for 3 days. Let's try it for 21 days. And within a week, I'm like, okay, I don't need to have it anymore. That craving went away. And
You don't eat after 5 o'clock.
yeah, I don't. That's crazy. I know.
You
And
don't eat anything.
I have water, but I would recommend. Basically, I would recommend all of you to really find out what's that sweet spot for you. Okay. For example, for me, like I'm into spirituality. I love meditating, and there's this belief among those who practice, spirituality, meditation, that you should eat less. For example, in yoga in India, there is a saying that a person who eats once a day is a yogi. A person who eats twice a day is an indulgent person, and a person who eats thrice a day is a person who is prone to diseases. So I think that's a bit extreme. Yeah, that's kind of extreme. So according to these people, according to the spiritual people, the less you eat, the more spiritual you get, and the having the more plant-based food and things like that. So for a part of my life, I went down that road, and and that's when I'm like, okay, I love fasting. I don't want to really overeat, except on some occasions, right? I also keep cheat days, because I think that life on earth is meant to be enjoyed, right? It's not going to be like, if for my whole life I never have desserts, I never have sugar, then I'm going to be depriving myself from this beautiful gift, right? It's a blessing to have sweet, to have food that we like. So what I recommend all of you to do as well, it actually makes it easier to do any kind of diet. When you know that you have a cheat day, that, okay, on Sunday, I'm going to have my dessert, or, on any day of the week, then your mind feels a little bit relaxed, that, okay, I can do this diet for 6 days. And on the 7th day, I get to eat whatever I want, however much I want, right? And basically, that's how we train our minds. It's like it has its own, our minds have its own mind, which is kind of weird. But
but I mean, for me, oh God, I don't know what to do sometimes. When I think about it, when I do breakfast, should I do a fast should I do intermittent fasting at that time, or should I do 5 o'clock? That's just too early.
That's too much. Yeah, exactly. So you can choose any time of the day, and you can also do it for 9 hours, right? It doesn't have to be for 8 hours. It could be for 9 hours of eating. So, hey, why don't we do this? Both of you, you could, like, right now, you could choose a timing that's convenient for you. But in that way, you will have some direction that, from tomorrow, I'm going to be.
Or we can change up, right? I could start from 1 to 5, and then next week from, is that 1 o'clock to 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah, sure.
Is that the window, 1 to 8?
No, it would be 1 to 9 if you're doing 16-8.
Yeah, 1 to 9.
Okay, or 12 to 7. And basically,
I think I'll be doing from 11 to 7, because when I wake up in the morning, I'm not that hungry. So I can just drink water until 11 o'clock, and then I will eat. And then after 7 o'clock, I won't eat anything more until the next day.
Yeah, that sounds great. I also wanted to ask you, neither of you are taking any kind of medication, that.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah, because if you are, then you could just, keep that timing on. But yeah, okay. So basically, so right now we have a plan, right? And if you both could write it down, it would be much more helpful for you both, because when we really write down something, we're really committed to it, right?
Okay, let me get a notebook.
Sure.
Okay. Hold up.
I already wrote mine down. It's just on a little piece of paper that says 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay.
That sounds good. But you know what? I like that coffee in the morning.
Yeah. Maybe you could, like, just I don't know. We could first have that.
That means for me, I'm going to sleep until 11 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, what's the other window you said?
Oh, you're free
seven-
to choose. Yeah, no problem. You
Give-
okay?
give
So it's
me
going
the
to be
windows
basically
again.
12 to 7. It's going to be 12 to 7 or 11 to 6 or 10 to
12.
5 or
Wait. You said 12 to
to
what?
7 to 7
12.
p.m.
Wouldn't it be 12 to 8? I mean, it's 8 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 12 to 8?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it'd be
You
12
can do
to
it
8,
as well.
11
Yeah.
to 7. Just pick any 8 hours
Anyone.
that you
Yeah.
want to.
Okay, 11 to 7. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, 11 to 7, 12 to 8. Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to try what you're doing. What's that, Bonnie, right?
Yeah.
Bonnie, you doing
I-
11 to 7?
Yeah. I don't have as much trouble with coffee, but I have trouble with sugar. Sugar is my big.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
basically the second thing I wanted to add, that it's also 21 days of no sugar. Can you
Yeah,
guys
that's
do it?
Okay, I
Yeah.
could do 20. I'm going to do 21 days, 11 to 7.
okay.
No sugar.
Can you do it? Like, okay, let's think about all the foods that you need to eliminate from your menu for the 21 days. I think coffee falls in that, but yeah, let's just spare the coffee for Carol.
Okay, coffee out. Okay.
No.
Okay. Look,
Because
I'm gonna
I
drink
wouldn't recommend it, because sometimes, what happens is that if you suddenly stop having coffee, you may have headaches. So yeah, so you could have it, or another thing you could do is that you could have those sweeteners, or you could just have a little bit of, a little bit of sugar, or you could have sugar-free coffee. I don't know, whichever way
Yeah.
works for you. Yeah.
You
Okay.
can still have coffee, right? Just not put sugar in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, ew. I like that. I like that silk almond that the furry free. Okay, never mind. I'm just not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have it. 21 days I can do it.
But what if you experience headaches? Because I remember a few students in the past, they had
No,
like,
but I just started drinking coffee again.
oh, okay,
I
yeah.
stopped drinking coffee and I started again for some reason. Because
Okay.
I'm bored. Yeah.
Okay, then that works, I guess. And yeah, okay. So basically, the thing about sugar is that we have this neurotransmitter in our brains called dopamine, and what sugar does is basically it kind of activates it. It's kind of like a reward. Every time we have something sweet, we feel rewarded, right? We feel like, oh, I want more of that. I want more of that. And
Right.
since it has an impact on our neurotransmitter, and what it does is that it makes us feel addicted towards it. So you're going to see that if you have something sweet on the first day, or the second day, you will feel like having more of it, right?
Right.
And on the third day, more. And then that rewards level goes up. So by the fifth day, you're no longer happy with like 1 spoon of your dessert, okay? And you would want like 4 or 5. That's what sugar does on us. It messes up our reward mechanism, right?
It's like yesterday when I ate that bag of Twizzlers.
Yeah, yep. So what we want to do is kind of like detox ourselves from sugar.
Okay.
And after the 21 days, you can have something you want, and then maybe have some plan, right? Like I do, have it only on weekends, or have it once a week, right? After the 21 days. But right now, why this detox is important is so that our dopamine level again gets balanced. And then for example, let me tell you how most people feel when they go through this 21 days sugar detox. They feel like carrots taste better, taste sweeter. They feel like ordinary things taste better when when they're no longer addicted to sugar, or when they avoid sugar for 21 days, right?
Right, it does. Yeah, especially when you're hungry. you start eating healthy.
Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna notice some shifts in your taste, in your energy levels, and you're no longer going to be as much addicted to sugar as all of us were when we were like all in on it, right? When there were
Right.
no mechanism for controlling it. And it's also not our fault because we are really bombarded from all sides with sugar commercials, right?
Mhm.
Starbucks, coffee, everything has sugar, right? Sodas,
Right.
peanut butter, it's everywhere. So yeah, so that kind of had an impact on all of us. And right now, one of the main problems in the health industry is like obesity because of sugar, especially on kids, right? They have a lot of
Right.
this sweet stuff right these days. And yeah, so it needs a cross check. It needs something to counterbalance. So going through a detox program for a week, for 2 weeks, or for 21 days is going to help you balance it out, and it's going to help you go back to that original state where you were not addicted and you could enjoy every taste, right? You could enjoy simple meals as much as you would enjoy something a little bit more, from a food chain or something, right?
Mhm. Yes.
So do you
Yeah.
both think that you can do it? Do you both think that you can go for
Yep.
this?
I'm starting tomorrow from 11 to 7. No sugar.
Awesome.
Yep.
So
I can do it.
awesome.
Bonnie, right? You're Bonnie.
Yep, I'm Bonnie. No sugar.
And how do you pronounce your name? Joe. Your
Nusrat?
Oh, my
No,
name is Nusrat. Yeah, Nusrat.
Nus-
Nusrat.
Yeah,
Nusrat. Okay. Good.
it's a bit uncommon. Yeah.
No, Nusrat. No, Nusrat. When are we gonna So are we gonna check in every day?
Okay.
Or
In the past, the actual way was that we used to do it twice a week, and I used to see that on the first few days people were really interested, and then they lose the momentum. So what I
Mhm.
want to do this time is that I want to do it every day if possible, and if not possible every day, at least 5 times a week or 6 times a week. And
Okay.
so in this way, like, we will all be accountable, and we will also be able to help with like other things, right? For
Right.
example, on some day I would like to do a breathwork session. So if you're feeling stressed for not being able to eat, because this is going to be a little bit stressful sometimes when you have a habit of binge eating, for example, when you watch something and suddenly you're not doing it. So in the first few days it might be a little bit stressful, but as you go on, it's going to be so much easier, and you're going to be so much more relaxed, and you're going to be so much, so much better, and so much energized. So yeah.
Okay.
So it's a challenge. It's a challenge, by the way. So that's why it's called a challenge. But I hope, and I think it will be much easier by the 5th day at least.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, I can do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna do it, right, Bonnie?
We're going to
Yeah.
do it.
We're gonna do it. Okay, I gotta put my mind to it. We're doing it. Okay.
We can do this. So how do you want to check in, or how would you like to do that?
Okay, I wanted to ask, I think, are you in the WhatsApp group, by the way? Do you use WhatsApp?
I went and yes, I am in the WhatsApp
Yeah, I
group.
got WhatsApp on my phone.
Okay, so I will send you the link, Carol, on the
Okay.
phone. So that way you can just communicate if you have any problems, if you need any support. And yeah, we could do it over Zoom as well. And the final thing about the 21 days weight loss challenge is the workout. So now you can do it from the academy, the link that we have sent. So what I suggest is always keep it simple. Always keep it very simple. What happens
Mhm.
with most people is that, okay, they have this really ambitious goal that from next week I'm going to join a gym, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then what happens? It never happens, right?
Right.
So what happens is that our subconscious mind, it kind of pulls us back to our comfort zones. So that's why when we set really huge goals, it never gets done. It usually never gets done because
Mhm.
we miss that comfort zone. We feel like, no, we're stretching too much. We just want to stay back and, relax and have our favorite food instead of conquering those special goals, right? So
Mhm.
my suggestion would be to always keep it simple. If you have a hard time waking up, and if you have a hard time getting motivated to do workouts, go for a 10-minute walk on the first day, and on the second day make it 15 minutes, right? Or do a
Mhm.
10-minute workout, and then afterwards stretch it to 15 minutes, right? Or even if not a 10, do a 5 minutes workout, or do a 2 minutes workout, do some
Okay.
yoga, some stretching. It just,
Right. Right.
when you just get on your feet and when you just move your body, even if it's for like 2 minutes, and on the next day, you're going to feel like, okay, I can do this. I can just get up and just do this walk or do this 2 minutes thing. And on the next day, you're going to try and stretch a bit more. Okay, I have been doing it for 2 to 3 minutes. Now I can do it for 10 minutes. Okay. And in this way, we're going to train our brain to accept the new reality that, okay, I'm going to work out every single day, or at least almost every single day, right?
Right.
During the 21 days, we recommend that you work out every single day. And in the academy, you're going to find workouts that are difficult, followed by workouts that are light. And the reason behind it is that our muscles require 48 hours of rest, at least 24 to 48 hours of rest. So if you're having a lot of hard time, on the first day, if you work out and you have some soreness in your body, on the next day you could like do something light or not do anything at all, except like take a walk or something. And on the third
Mhm.
day, you could again go back on, do something. Yeah. And you could follow both. You could do the workouts in the academy, or you could just go for a walk like one of my students did.
Mhm.
Usually it's like 40 minutes to 1 hour. If you can do
Mhm.
that, that would be very helpful. And you can listen to music while you're doing it. I would recommend whatever workout you do, make it really enjoyable, right? Have some music. If you can get an accountability partner, do it with them. Always also like you have to pump yourself up, like be your own cheerleader. Okay.
Right.
So you have to cheer for yourself. Yay, I'm doing it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And then you do it, and then the next day you're gonna look forward to that 15 minutes because you feel so excited, you feel so vibrant, right? So
Mhm.
normally when we think about gym, we're like, I don't want to go, right? So in your mind, create an excitement for this work hour, workout time. It doesn't have to be hour. Like if you're doing your workout on a certain time, for example, you can choose right now when you want to do it, and you can also write that down.
Okay.
I I did the
Okay.
academy workout this morning.
Mhm.
You did?
I did
Wow.
the day one.
Oh, you
Um,
started already, Bonnie, today?
yeah, I just
Oh.
started picking up the links and stuff, so I
Mhm.
started doing it, and that was really good. I think I'm still going to take a walk in the afternoon. I'm going to take my dog for a walk.
Wow.
Okay.
What
I'm
what
gonna work.
time,
Mhm.
what time zones are you guys in?
I'm in Somerset, New Jersey. I'm in Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
And
Um,
I'm in the opposite time zone.
Okay.
I'm like,
Where do you live, Bonnie?
I live in Colorado,
Oh,
and
my daughter's from there.
oh yeah, my
Yeah.
right now I'm visiting my mom in southern Utah,
Oh,
and
okay.
so but it's the same time zone, so we're in the mountain time zone.
Yeah. Okay.
And Nusret, where are you?
okay.
I'm in Somerset, New Jersey, and
Yeah.
yeah, central, right?
Okay. Yeah, or Eastern. And Nusret, where are you?
Okay, I'm from Bangladesh. That's like beside India. So for
Right.
me, it's
Hmm.
at 1 a.m. Like
It's 1 a.m. right now.
Yeah.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning? Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh,
What
well,
time is it over there at both your places?
It's 2:08.
yep. And
Okay.
it's 12 noon here.
Not that bad.
Okay.
Oh, no. So this is a good time for me, but we need to find a time that's, if we're going to check
Yeah.
in,
Mm-hmm.
then
Time?
maybe we need a time when it's not the middle of the night for you. But
No problem. But I was thinking, basically I follow the Pacific time zone because it seems like, I don't know, I feel like most people use the Pacific time zone for some reason, but we can follow any time zone, doesn't matter. So I was thinking from tomorrow, like today it was 9:30, no, it was 10:30 a.m. Pacific time zone. And for me, 12:30. So I'm thinking about doing it like 8 a.m. So okay, whoa, this is gonna require some calculation. So for you, Bonnie, it's 12
would be
noon.
yeah, it would be 10 a.m. Okay, so if you're doing Pacific time, I'm 2 hours. So actually, if you did it at if you said 7 a.m. Pacific time, that would only be 10 o'clock in the evening your time. It would be 9 o'clock for me and noon for Carol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, that
Well,
sounds
let me
good.
just also look through it as well.
But I don't know if you have other people you're working with right now too.
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to go for the 7:30 in the morning
Okay.
because I wanted to do the meditation. Like a lot of people, they have jobs and stuff, and then they cannot make it. So I wanted to do it like when everybody is like just waking up and then starting the day with a lot of energy, you know. So
Uh-huh.
okay, basically I want to do it. Yes, I would like to do it at 8 a.m. Pacific timing. So for you,
Okay.
both, it would be
It would be 10 for me
okay.
12
and
o'clock.
12 for Carol.
Okay.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, but
Okay.
it's still not the morning, right? Okay.
Right. That's kind of later in the day.
But I think it would be really difficult to match everybody's morning. That's also another
We're not.
factor. Yeah, that's also another factor. So I guess it's okay. Yeah, some days we
Okay.
can do
Okay.
it.
So
And
tomorrow, 12 o'clock, right?
yeah, sure. And
Okay, 12 o'clock for me. And I'm gonna do my walk right after we get done
mhm.
because that's my window, 11 to 7. I can get up and drink some coffee. No coffee. I'm sorry. I can get up and eat something. What can I eat?
Yeah, that's a new problem.
When you first get up, you could have,
Yeah.
have you ever tried just drinking hot water or warm water?
Oh God.
I
Warm
know
water.
Yeah.
it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And I think even you can put a little little
Lemon.
water, lemon
Yeah,
in it.
I love that. I love that. The
Warm
lemon.
water with lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What about food?
Yeah.
You get whatever you want at
Yeah.
11
A boiled egg?
You
at
could have
11.
oatmeal, right? You could
Okay.
have oatmeal, you could have
Oatmeal.
sandwiches, you could have
Okay.
okay,
Any-
I also give recipes in there. Somewhere in there, there's a lot of recipes as
Okay.
well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
anything you want at 11 o'clock. All you have to do is wait until 11 and then you're
Okay.
good.
Okay. I'm gonna try that warm water with lemon tomorrow and maybe
Wait.
oatmeal
Awesome.
Mhm.
So
with
okay.
no sugar.
No
sugar.
no sugar.
Yeah.
Okay. Or I can eat a boiled egg and a slice. Oh, bacon has sugar?
Some kinds, just look at the package. If you get,
Okay.
natural, organic, some kinds,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it's kind of high in fat though.
That's true.
How about that raw? It has raw, what do I have? Raw syrup or raw milk? Raw, I don't know, something raw. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. Bonnie, you have you have things, suggestions on your website? I mean, not
Me-
Bonnie. Nusra.
yeah.
Nusrat, yeah, yes. Actually, you have a lot of recipes in there, and I can also suggest more. I can send you some more as well. So do you have more
Yes.
ideas, right? Yeah, sure.
If you
I
can
can do that. Mm-hmm.
look for the Academy link, Carol.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
If
Okay.
you go into that Academy, I downloaded some of the recipes, and
I'll send you guys some more so that it helps you with choosing, because I think that meal preparation is really important, because when we're not prepared to on what we
Yes.
have, we keep on having something that's
Right.
not ideal, right? So it's really important
Right.
to really plan up on what you're going to have.
Okay. I can do this. I'm gonna do it.
Awesome.
we
Awesome.
can do it. We can do it, Carol.
Yay.
Gonna
Oh, yeah.
You and me, we're gonna do this.
And a lot of people are there. I think like I was saying, for most people it clashes with their working hours. So if you're watching the replay, you can also just just have some kind of plan, especially for meal preps. Just have some ideas so that what you're going to eat all throughout the week. It's going to help
Yes.
you really get motivated. It's going to help you stay on track. So
I joined that Factor meal. You know, Factor.
Mhm.
I joined Factor where they deliver your meals.
Okay.
You know, you can do the
Mhm.
keto, the
Mhm.
keto, and
Yeah.
the healthy meals.
Mhm.
It comes on Tuesdays, every Tuesday.
Okay.
So I'm gonna eat that.
Nice. Okay, cool. So, okay, the last thing I would like to do with you all today is visualize, okay? And
Mhm.
what we are going to do is that we are going to prepare our minds, our subconscious minds, to really accept this new goal, okay? So what happens, like a lot of people get their desired weight and they cannot stay on track, right? They have that yo-yo effect and they go back to that previous weight. And I'm going to talk more on this tomorrow as well, on how to really train the brain to identify the new version of us, our ideal version. So today what we're going to do is that we're going to visualize ourselves as our ideal version. So in this case, it's going to be how would you look like, feel like, how would you respond, what would you be doing if you have lost the weight? So for example, we have an excellent example with us. For example, Carol said that she would go to the beach, right? So for
No,
Carol, it
better.
would be like visualizing yourself in this outfit, in this beautiful outfit, with the wind coming in,
Wow.
something like that, right? So when we are clear on our goals, when we have like this mindset, when we have that picture, the clear picture in our minds, our subconscious mind is going to try and do everything to really help us get those goals. Okay, so I would love for both of you to just relax, and you could close your eyes and you could take a deep breath in and breathe out, and you can take another breath in and breathe out slowly. Okay, now in your mind, I want you to picture yourself in your ideal weight, and not just weight, yourself in your ideal version. Okay, how you want to see yourself, not just after the 21 days, but forever. What would you be doing? Would you be walking by the beach? Would you be talking to someone special? And how would that person look at you? How would you be talking? Would you be looking confident? Would you be looking happy? I want you to really focus on the details. Like, will your hair be long or short? What color dress are you wearing in your ideal version? And where are you? Are you standing? Are you sitting? What are you doing? How are you feeling in your ideal version? For a moment, we're going to think that we are really that person, our ideal version. And I feel, you feel, we all feel so happy. We're so grateful, all the hard work we have put in, it's worth it. Okay. And you know that this is your real version and it's going to stay that way forever. And you're so happy and grateful for it. So right now, what this has done, when you visualized it, it has planted a seed in your subconscious mind. So even if you get busy the next few days, your mind will keep on coming back to this visualization. And it knows in its heart that this is your next level. This is who you really are, who you want to be. And it's not just the weight. You're smiling, you're happy, you're energetic, you're healthy, you're vibrant, you're having an amazing time, you're having the best life you can have. So I want you to stay in that visualization. I want you to stay in that space, and maybe in your present self, you can just put your hands up and hold it on your heart. Hold both your hands on your heart and just feel that you really are that person. You really have become that ideal version of you. And you love yourself for who you are, how far you have become. You're proud of yourself. Everyone is happy for you. You are an inspiration for others who may be struggling, who may be somewhere where you had been in the past in terms of fitness or in terms of anything. Now you are an inspiration for them. So you can just take a deep breath in and breathe out, and you can open your eyes.
Oh, love it.
Awesome. So how did you guys feel in that visualization?
I felt good. I'm also feel good because Bonnie's there too. And I know I'm not doing this by myself.
Oh, thank you, girl. That
No,
feels
because
good.
I mean, when you're in it by yourself, you're like, oh, well. But if somebody is in with you, that means it's a challenge now. Bonnie, it's a challenge.
Yes, yes, yes,
We'll-
baby.
And we'll
Yeah.
support each other.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
Okay. So
We can
tomorrow,
do it.
do I have to
Mhm.
follow a link? Are you going to send a link again, or it's the same link?
Yes, I will send you both the link as well. And I'll also send the WhatsApp group so it's easier for you, because sometimes what happens with emails is that we miss each other, right? So
Right.
I'm gonna send it ahead of time as well, and I'm also gonna add you in the group and send it over there as well, so that we could be like, yeah, we're live right now and all that. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So it was a pleasure talking to you
Yes.
both. I love your energy. I love your spirit.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. So
Thank you so
Tomorrow.
much.
yes, I hope to see you both tomorrow, and the best of luck to both
Yes.
of you.
Thank you. I
Thank
think I'm going to take
you.
a walk. Bonnie, I gotta get ahead of you. Okay. I gotta go take a walk. I didn't do
Take
any
a walk.
exercise today. Okay.
That sounds good. All
Awesome.
right. Have a
See you
great day.
later.
And
Have a-
Nusrat, have a good night.
You
Yes,
too.
Mrs.
Have a
Scott.
great day.
Yeah.
Have a great
Bye.
day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.